It appears that Kuroda was destined to initiate the flashback that would reveal the secrets surrounding the Haneda case. The flashbacks reveal that he traveled to Juke 17 years prior to meet with an American VIP, Amanda Hughes. The purpose of the meeting was unclear, but Kuroda stated that it was merely an introductory one. The National Police Agency, or NPA, seemed to consider Amanda an important asset since they sent an agent across the Pacific to meet with her in secret. Now, regarding the hidden objective of the meeting, Amanda wanted to provide information about the organization to the NPA. She stated, quote, "Tonight, I was planning to work with the Japanese police to punish you guys," end quote. Amanda didn't trust the intentions of the organization and wanted to exert pressure through the NPA. Sadly for her though, she wouldn't get the chance as she was intercepted by Rum, who quite surprisingly wanted her to join the Karasuma group. Amanda's meeting with the organization revealed that Rum is a code name that the current second-in-command inherited from his father. Receiving this code name at such a young age illustrates that the father was probably forced to pass it on to his son for some unknown reason. Now, it's possible that the father died and Karasuma, considering the time he served under him, decided to pass the code name onto his son. Additionally, Rum's photographic memory could have been a factor in why Karasuma decided to keep him by his side despite being a child at the time. You know, as they say, memory is the mother of all wisdom. It appears that Gosho has established the foundation for future investigation into Rum's background and his connection to Karasuma. Besides his lengthy service to the boss, I suspect that Rum's father had a shared lineage with Karasuma. This is likely why Rum was not dismissed in the same way as Pisco, even after making a mistake. Pisco, despite having served Karasuma for a long time, was executed. This implies that Rum's relationship with the boss is more than just that of a close friend's son. The boss may only make exceptions for members with shared ancestry, which could also explain Vermouth's freedom of movement within the organization. Now, she was mentioned in the flashback as a young woman who joined them, implying that Rum didn't know her up until recently. Her arrival would have taken place at least 3 years prior to the 17-year-old case, as Vermouth did kill Jodie's father 20 years ago. If they are related, it's strange for Rum to refer to her as just the young lady. Now, I think the reason for this discrepancy can be found in the Scarlet series. In this series, Baldwin mentioned that the other members would be shocked about Vermouth's secret in relation to the boss. This probably includes Rum, which is why I believe Gosho decided to mention the secret in the Rum arc. Maybe Vermouth and Rum are related to Karasuma, but for some unknown reason her lineage is supposed to be a secret even to Rum. Now, if Gosho decides to keep it simple, the more likely scenario is that his father was a member of the board of directors, and like the current Rum, he held a dual position in both the BO and the Karasuma group. Given his capability, it's likely that the son would follow in his father's footsteps and inherit his position. This possibility is also a viable option. Now let's focus our attention to Rum's appearance. Despite being 70 years old during the Haneda case 17 years ago, he doesn't have any wrinkles on his face compared to the current timeline. I suspect that he may have found a way to slow down his aging process, a solution that Karasuma himself may have relied on. This could explain why the boss was so insistent on getting Atsushi to join his organization. It's possible that his previous solution was temporary, and using Rum's inconsistent aging features, the solution may have been centered around a slow aging process. However, we have no concrete evidence to support this hypothesis aside from Rum's inconsistent aging. Now, I've used Rum as the basis of this hypothesis because of his deep connection to Karasuma, which landed him a full-time job as a BO member while he was only a child. This makes it not impossible to suggest that Karasuma may have shared his secret to how he managed to stay alive for so long. Now, with regards to Rum's eye, it appears that his photographic memory enables him to remember people's gestures and habits. Wakita was able to link Rumi to Asaka, likely due to her habit of staring out the window. Rum had investigated the relationship between Asaka and Amanda, which could have resulted in Rumi exhibiting this habit repeatedly in the past. Now, when I say Rumi, I mean Rachel Asaka. This could explain why Wakita suspected her after the time capsule case and not the golfer murder case. However, it should be noted that a single gaze is not enough to prosecute Rumi. This could be why Rum says, quote, she arouses suspicion, end quote, instead of having concrete evidence. Nevertheless, the presence of Chianti in Conan contradicts what Rum says about, quote, she arouses suspicion, end quote, which could indicate that Rum is relying on old memories from his destroyed left eye, meaning that he still has access to previous memories captured by his once special eye. Remember, he did say, quote, once something is burned into this eye, I'll never forget it, end quote.